Not a disco inferno. It just feels like an actual inferno this morning. We are glad you're up with us here on your Tuesday morning, looking at a beautiful shot of the downtown canal as the sun is finally up this morning, and the sun is really going to be taking her job seriously today.
Well, yeah, what's going on here, Mother Nature? We're glad summer is here, but boy, who ordered these 90s and humidity? Well, we do have team coverage for you this morning. Ashton Hackman is joining us this morning with the resources to help you stay cool and safe.
And Matt Stammer is in the Weather Center timing out how long this heat is going to be sticking with us. We're going to start with you, Matt. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. We're lucky because we're inside. We send Ashton out to deal with the heat out there. It's already warm this morning. We're sitting in the mid and upper 70s just to start your day. So we already have a kind of a leap pad to go even farther this afternoon. We'll be back into the mid 90s again. It is 77 degrees right now in Indianapolis and 78 to the north. Let's do a quick tour from north to south. Good morning, Kokomo, 76. Good morning, Miami County, 76 as well. 7 and 5 right now reporting for the Tigers in Lebanon. 73 for the Trojans in Newcastle. Lindsay and I were talking. The Wayne County Fair is ongoing right now in Wayne County. It's 74 in Richmond. It's going to be a hot one at the fair today. 74 in Greencastle. 75. Good morning, Hendricks County. We're looking at you guys in Danville. And 75. Lots of 75s from Bloomington to Brown County to Bedford. 75. Good morning. Waking up for the Seymour Owls. So it is toasty out there already. You may still have the AC on this morning because the temperature set lower than that. We're going to get hot again. Low and mid 90s on the way. But our chance for a few pop-up storms is increasing as this heat dome slowly starts to fall apart, but it's going to take a long time to do it. So still hot again today. We have that weather impact alert. The hottest weather will be between 2 to 6 o'clock. But in the evening hours from 6 to 10, we might have a higher chance for a pop-up shower or storm. The farther north you go, a little bit of a higher chance of rain you're going to get. Not everyone's guaranteed some rain. There'll be so many of us that just stay hot and dry throughout the day today. But that rain chance will slowly go up the next couple of days as we watch this heat dome starts to break apart and the storm zone to the north starts to move in. So some changes on the way. You may see some changes with traffic throughout the day with all the construction the next couple of weeks. Lindsay, how's things looking like this morning?
Yeah, so looking pretty good for now. I want to take you down to the south side where we've got some ramp closures, of course, a part of the big 65 expansion project here on the south side of town. This is a look at the Keystone Avenue on and off junction where we've got some closures that will take place starting this Friday evening running through the weekend. So all of the ramp systems along I-65 northbound in between 465 and the South Split, they will close as well as the entire stretch of 65 northbound in that zone as well. That starts Friday evening, runs through the entire duration of the weekend. And your recommended alternate route would be to utilize 465 eastbound, take that over to I-70, or you can take US 31 northbound to access downtown. Guys.
Thank you, Lindsay. Well, if you haven't heard by now, it's going to be very hot the next few days in central Indiana, some of the hottest weather that we have seen this year.
So we want you to make sure you're being safe and making sure the loved ones, maybe even your neighbors, are safe as well. Ashton Hackman is downtown this morning with ways to beat the heat and also really what emergency personnel are saying about how busy they are this time of year. Good morning.
Well, good morning. It's not too bad. We are starting to see the sun come up. People are out walking their dogs this morning, getting that in early. But as you mentioned, it's going to be wickedly hot, some historic heat that we're dealing with here. And Indianapolis EMS tells us this past weekend, when it was already hot, they responded to 16 heat-related calls dealing with things like heat exhaustion, heat stroke, and dehydration. These are all heat-related illnesses that with temperatures like today, they can set in quickly and they can hit you pretty hard. The biggest thing you can do today, obviously, you want to limit how much time you spend out directly in the sun. Obviously have sunscreen, drink plenty of water, and take some breaks inside if you can. Indy Parks, they're looking to help out today, offering splash pads and cooling stations at more than 30 family centers across the area.
Parks are here to make sure folks have an enjoyable but safe summer. So our pools and splash pads are great options for that. And our family centers, again, are an option to get out of the heat, cool off, make sure you stay safe during the day.
Most of those cooling centers are open through about 8 p.m. today, but time does vary for certain spots. We have the locations and times for all of those places on our website, WTHR.com. Julia and Jalea, we're getting early on our hydration. We're drinking water. The sun's coming up. It's about to get hot, no doubt.
Yeah, we know so many people work outside through the heat, but others sadly live out in this. What about them, Ashton?
Yeah, coming up at 6:30, we're going to talk with Wheeler Mission. They're kind of stepping up how much they're helping the homeless populations here in Indy, kind of giving them extra resources as we are dealing with this heat. Again, that's ahead at 6:30.
All right, thanks so much, Ashton, and stay cool out there as you can.
Our time is 6:05 right now. 2 people are under arrest connected to a pair of triple shootings in the heart of our city.
One of the suspects is just 16 years old. The most recent happened on Monument Circle early yesterday morning. We brought this story to you live as breaking news here, as we were one of the first on the scene.
As people were out after the Pacers watch party, police say that someone shot 2 men and a woman. Police arrested a 16-year-old for carrying a handgun at the scene.
Now, Saturday, 2 men and a juvenile were shot along the canal. Police tell us they arrested a 19-year-old in this case. Both the shootings unfolded during downtown curfew hours enforced last year to help curb crime involving young people.
Our officers will continue to be proactive in going after trigger pullers, people who come downtown to commit crimes and cause problems.
Police also confirmed that officers did announce that curfew multiple times, both nights of these incidents.
Well, an alleged leader in the so-called Taliban Chapa gang is agreeing to a plea deal and faces sentencing later today. Johnny Loasiga signed a plea agreement to serve a 3-year sentence for a shooting. Now, as part of that agreement, he's also admitting to a different shooting that injured another Arsenal Tech High School student on Halloween of 2024. Police believe the gang is responsible for at least 6 shots fired incidents and 2 additional shootings in 2024 on Indy's northwest side. Now, much of the evidence, police say, actually comes from social media posts by the suspects allegedly incriminating themselves.
At 6:06, a woman currently serving time in jail for dealing cocaine just had her sentence doubled for causing a deadly crash.
41-year-old Olivia LaRue admits she drove off from police in January of 2024. Shortly after, investigators say she ran a red light in downtown Muncie and crashed into another car. That wreck killed 30-year-old Javante Jones Reed. His sister, Acacia Hammond, was driving and was 16 months pregnant at the time. She suffered serious injuries and lost her unborn baby. LaRue spoke in court apologizing for her actions.
Although I cannot change the catastrophic events that led us here today, I fully accept responsibility for my actions and plead for the opportunity to someday be a productive member of society again. The greatest fear I have is just that you all cannot forgive me.
Well, LaRue was handed a 10-year prison sentence for dealing cocaine in Delaware County, plus 16 more years for that deadly crash. That will be served on top of a 17-year sentence that LaRue is already facing for dealing cocaine in Madison County.
That case in Madison County is why police were chasing LaRue in that police chase to begin with.
Well, this morning there's a warrant out for the arrest of a former Ben Davis High School assistant track coach that is accused of crimes against children. Harrison Goss is facing 5 counts of child seduction as a child care worker. In newly released court documents, investigators accuse Goss of having a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old student while working for Wayne Township Schools. Those documents detail allegations of inappropriate texts. Police say that the victim told them that she had sex with Goss because she thought that he would tell the school that she was texting him, and that she continued to communicate with him because she was her way home from track. Wayne Township Schools placed Goss on leave in April, but he has since been fired.
Well, 6:08 in this morning, we're finally hearing from Tyrese Halliburton for the first time since he went down on the court in the NBA Finals with an Achilles tear.
He actually posted a long statement on social media apologizing to fans and promising that he'll be back stronger. He also posted a picture of him in the hospital bed following a successful surgery. Halliburton said despite the fact that this situation is difficult, he's extremely grateful, saying that I don't have to go through this. I get to go through this. He goes on to say, I'm grateful for the road that lies ahead, which watch how I come back from this. So give me all the time. I'll dust myself off and get right back to being the best version of Tyrese Halliburton.
Now, this post has already racked up thousands of likes and comments of support, so wishing him well.
We are wishing him well in this recovery after he tore that right Achilles tendon. He's now facing a pretty long road to recovery.
Yeah, no shortage of support, though, from his team and his fans.
He did some incredible things like this whole playoff run and this year, yeah, like I'm just super proud of him.
His teammates offering praise and also saying that Halliburton really had a lot to do with the Pacers' one win away from the title. That injury came just 7 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah, if you saw this video, you know, you could immediately tell from the look on his face. You can actually see it as he hit the ground and how bad it was. We talked to Dr. Jenna Wall. She's with Franciscan Sports Medicine, the team physician for Butler, and she worked with the Noblesville Boom. And Halliburton had already been playing on that strained calf. We knew that.